Hello everyone, I'm Aideen and welcome to Playful Pathways. It's summertime, which means that children everywhere are at home and parents everywhere are trying desperately to think of things that will keep their children entertained. School holidays are a great time to do lots of fun activities and to try new things, but they're also a really great time for your children to rest, relax and practice dealing with boredom. Now I know that some of you will hear me say that and think, no way, I cannot let my kids become bored because they will drive me nuts. And certainly if your kids are used to having their days full of activities, then it might take a little while for them to get used to having free, unstructured playtime. And they might come to you to rescue them from their boredom. Today, I am going to encourage you to not fill your children's time full of activities and to instead be patient and encouraging while your children learn how to entertain themselves. If you can manage to do this, there are so many benefits for your children, too many to mention. So instead, I'm going to give you my top 5. Number 1, boredom is the birthplace of creativity and imagination. When we constantly fill our days with stimulating activities, it doesn't leave much space and opportunity for new and original thoughts and ideas. We need this free, unstructured time so that we can invent things, discover things, and let our minds wander to deeper and more interesting places. Creativity really needs time and space to flourish. It doesn't thrive so well when it's only squeezed into a few moments here and there. Number 2, periods of boredom help children learn to initiate activities for themselves. No one wants their child to become an adult who constantly needs to be given instructions or needs to be supervised and mentored through every task. Learning to manage our own time and interests is one of the really important skills that we gain and strengthen during free, unstructured playtime in childhood. Number 3, periods of having nothing to do are a necessary balance to structured activity. Although children don't like to admit it, they do sometimes need periods of rest and recovery. If your children do a lot of after school or weekend activities, as many do these days, then during the term time you might find yourself rushing around at an absolutely cracking pace. And although many of these activities are going to be highly enjoyable, keeping up with a schedule that's that busy can be quite stressful for you and for the kids. Making sure that your kids have regular, free, unstructured playtime gives them a chance to unwind, rejuvenate, work at their own pace, and consolidate all of those skills and knowledge that they're gaining at school and elsewhere. This rest and recovery time might be quiet and peaceful, or it might be energetic and rambunctious. But so long as the playing or the activity is initiated and guided by the children themselves, then it will be revitalizing and stress relieving for them. Number 4, periods of boredom help children to work out where their real interests and strengths lie. When life is busy and full of stimulating activity, it's easy to get caught in that treadmill and not really think about how you want to be spending your time. When children get to choose this for themselves, it gives them a chance to work out what really gives them pleasure. The knowledge of this and the time to be able to pursue it is a really essential part of getting to know yourself and living a full and happy life. And number 5, learning to deal with boredom helps children to become confident and resilient. The experience of being bored or not knowing what to do and then pushing through to the other side of that and coming up with a brand new game or activity or creating something from scratch, this process really fosters that sense of creativity and independence that we want for our children. It's hugely empowering and satisfying for children to learn that they can do this for themselves. They don't need you to rescue them or have somebody else give them instructions or directions. They can do this for themselves. They have those internal resources and skills that they need to keep themselves entertained. They're learning, I've got ideas. I can create things. I can do this by myself. I can have fun on my own. I can solve problems and I can keep going even when things are really hard. Now, if you're thinking, that all sounds well and good, Aideen, but my kids are still going to drive me mad until they get the hang of this, then here is a video with a few quick suggestions to get you going. And if you like these videos, then please press subscribe and visit my Patreon page where you can find out how to support Playful Pathways so we can keep making more videos for you. Thanks for watching and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.